If you own rental property, you've probably wondered this or asked this question: how often should I actually get in there and inspect the property? Should I never do it? Should I do it every month? How often should I get in there? Well, let me offer you a couple pieces of guidance around how often the property should be inspected. So I'm Mark Cunningham at Grace Management, and these are the rules we follow, and it's been very effective for us. Now, number one, you want to inform the applicants at the time they're applying that you're going to be inspecting the property. Now, why? Because it's going to scare the bad ones away. Meaning this: let's pretend I'm a bad tenant and I'm going to come in and I'm going to grow marijuana in the basement, which we don't want, right? So I'm applying for the property, I'm interested in the property, and suddenly I'm informed at the time I'm applying that, hey, Mr. Applicant, inspections will be done on your property. Oh, they will? Okay, I think I'll go elsewhere to apply then, because I don't want you to find my marijuana grow facility. So simply by being very upfront that we do inspect our properties regularly, both exterior drive-bys and internal inspections, that's going to scare the bad people away a little bit. So it's a self-screening aspect on the front end, number one. Now, number two, make sure your lease is updated. Make sure your lease allows you and gives you as the landlord access on a regular basis when appropriate to get in and inspect the property. Now, how often is appropriate? I'll get to that in just a moment, but the lease needs to address it. The lease needs to give you legal access to get into your property. If your lease doesn't address it, you need to make sure your lease is updated. Now, number three, at a minimum, you want to be in there one time per year during the lease term. So new resident moves in, give them 4 months, get in there and do an inspection. Now, you certainly could do more than that. We do not recommend doing more than quarterly. If you go twice on the first 6 months and the property looks great, then there's no reason to continue to go quarterly, because it can be considered an infringement upon the tenant's right of what is called quiet enjoyment. The tenant has a legal right of quiet enjoyment of the property. We've had landlords, for example, call our office and say, I want an inspection done every month. Well, we're not going to do that. Unless there's a reason that we suspect something, we're not going to go in there every month. Why? Because if I was a tenant, I would not want my landlord coming in every month. That's intrusive. It's too much. So you want to be in there at a minimum one time per year to inspect. Now, as you're in there, what do you look for? What are the kind of things that you should be looking for? Well, you want to look for lease violation issues, number one. For example, does the lease say no pets and there's a little doggy dish by the back door? Well, that's not a good sign. Maybe they brought a pet in. Does it look like they've moved more people into the property? But we're not just there to look for lease violation issues. We're also there to look for potential maintenance issues that maybe the tenant didn't report. Is the bathroom really dirty? Is there mildew starting to grow on the tiles in the shower? Well, we better address that now. Is there a leak in one of the faucets that should be addressed? Is the toilet running? What are the things from a maintenance standpoint we want to address? So this isn't just a purpose of getting a tenant in trouble. This is with the purpose of maintaining our rental property. So we're looking for lease violations. We're looking for maintenance items, outstanding issues that need to be fixed as we're in the property. The last thing we want to make sure we're doing is we're documenting that inspection with pictures and then completing a report. So when we go in there, we're taking pictures of every room. We're documenting conditions. Why? To protect the tenant from damage that they shouldn't be responsible for, to protect the property, to protect us as the landlord. We want to protect everybody. This is simply a good clarity thing to do to make sure that everybody's on the same page, that nothing is being neglected over the short or long term. Now, if you're doing this on a regular basis, it's going to be good for the tenant, it's going to be good for the property manager, and good for the owner. This is truly one of those everybody wins types of scenarios. Now, if you work with us, if you're a client of Grace Property Management, we got you covered. We're already doing these things for you on the inspection. If you're not one of our clients and you manage on your own, start inspecting your properties, looking for these things. If you've got questions, reach out to us. We're happy to share a sample report, let you know what these inspection reports look like. Grace Property Management, hope this helps.